today with 4 suspects facing a judge in connection with the beating of Steve Utash. They're in court where the judge is listening to the evidence against them. 7 Action News reporter Nima Shafei is live now at the courthouse in downtown Detroit. Nima?
Good morning, Joanne. We are live outside the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, and I'll tell you what, it's been an emotional morning inside that courtroom on the 2nd floor here inside the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice. Let's take you inside the courtroom right now. We begin with Bruce Wimbush. He was the first suspect to begin his preliminary examination. He waived his right, so he was quickly escorted out of the courtroom. Waiving his right means he will be bound over for trial. Then let's go to the video of these 3 guys. On your screen from left to right is WXYZ Saffold, James Deontay Davis in the middle, then Latrice Cummings on the far right of your screen. These 3, the suspects that are at the focus of the live stream that we have going on right now. They are in court. We understand that in just the last several minutes, we've learned that WXYZ Saffold as well as Latrice Cummings were bound over for trial, which means they essentially will go to jail until their trial begins. Now, Bruce Wimbush has another court date. That will be on April 28th. Right now, still in the courtroom on the 2nd floor, we understand James Deontay Davis is in there. And this is all about this man, Steve Utash, the 54-year-old from Roseville. He was the man beaten on April 2nd around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and so many of the statements coming from those suspects that we're hearing the prosecutor read is referring to Utash as the white man that hit my nephew, the white man that hit my loved one, the white man. Everything is referring to Utash as white and nothing more. And of course, several other expletives were used in describing Stephen Utash. His family inside the courtroom sitting next to me, sometimes emotional, gripping each other's hands. His ex-wife and the mother of his kids, Star Utash, inside there, as well as Mandy Emmerich, his daughter, and the mother of one of his grandkids, and of course Utash's ex-brother-in-law. Let's take a listen to Lisa Lindsay. This is the Wayne County Assistant Prosecutor reading from a statement just moments ago about one of the suspects and what they said in his statement. Take a listen now.
I jumped in the middle and I tried to separate them. Then I found out he was the one that ran over the kids, so I got mad. I punched the white male one time in the jaw with my right fist. He was still walking and stumbling back and fell to the ground. I think I kicked him one time in the chest.
And of course, you just heard Lisa Lindsay reading a statement from one of the suspects about how he saw him stumbling, him talking about Stephen Utash and how he kicked him and punched him and the descriptive way that he did it. All of this coming out inside this preliminary hearing. Of course, again, Latrice Cummings and WXYZ Saffold bound over for trial. Of course, we don't know when their trial date begins, but we know Bruce Wimbush is due back in court again on April 28th. He is the 17-year-old in this case that is expected to be tried as an adult, and he will be charged as an adult. These guys are facing assault with the intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, and the other charge, assault with the intent to murder. And of course, we do know that the heavy security presence that I alluded to earlier just now, we have 7 or 8 uniformed Wayne County Sheriff's deputies inside the courtroom. Typically on any other case, we're talking about 2 to 3 uniformed bailiffs inside the court. Then outside, not only are the sergeants and the deputies responsible for this investigation outside in the hallway waiting their time on their witness stand, but also you got a number of uniformed and non-uniformed plainclothes officers in the hallway as well, because the families of these guys getting vocal inside the courtroom and also being ushered out as they do get vocal. We have team coverage of this case. We have Jim Kirchner in the hallway upstairs, as well as my colleague and friend Kim Craig inside, and you can follow online at WXYZ.com as well as on Twitter as I am tweeting live from inside the courtroom. I'm about to go up there and continue my tweets. We're live this morning outside the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice. I'm Nima Shafei. Joanne and Glenda, back to you.
All right, I'll take it, Nima. Thank you so much. Get back up in that courtroom. We'll look forward to updates later on today. Right now,